Blaze is a one-stop shop for social media management and can help you create and post content easily to keep your audiences engaged on social. To use these features, head to the Posts tab under Social Management section in the nav bar. You can click on the New Post button to get started with creating tweets and threads. You can create threads by selecting the plus button in the modal. You can also add images by clicking on the Media button beside the plus button. You can either save it as a draft, post now, or schedule it to a later date. Blaze also helps you generate tweets using AI. You can do this by clicking on the Generate Using AI button next to the Add Post option. Once you've scheduled your post, you can see it on the content calendar. You can then collaborate on the content calendar with your colleagues. To manage requests made by collaborators, go to the Social Management tab, click on Posts, and then click on the Requests button. From there, you can schedule, approve, and convert the requests into draft posts as needed. To add collaborators to your workspace and provide them with limited access to create and schedule Twitter posts, you can follow these steps. Go to the Settings section of your workspace. Click on the Teams tab within the settings. Click on the Add Collaborators button. Enter the email IDs of the collaborators you want to add. Click the Save button to confirm the addition. By default, collaborators won't have admin access to the workspace, but you can grant them admin access by clicking the Make Admin button if necessary. To allow collaborators to schedule Twitter posts, go to the Additional Settings section and slide the toggle to allow collaborators to schedule Twitter posts. If you need to remove admin access from a collaborator, you can do so by clicking the Revoke Access button next to their email ID. To remove a collaborator from the workspace entirely, click on the Remove button next to their email ID. Through Blaze, you can monitor and manage social media channels effectively. Using our analytical tools, you can obtain insights and improve your content strategy. In the Twitter Analytics section, we help you track the impact of your content strategy to ensure you're optimizing your content to blaze through your growth and engagement goals. You can see follower growth as well as engagement by type of content. We also show tweet-level metrics about reach, engagement, and clicks. Within our campaign section, you can tag different tweets into a group for overall analysis of which kinds of tweets are getting the best engagement. Blaze is the leading Discord community management tool that can help you drive higher engagement and retention in your community. Our Discord member section helps you understand community member contributions to help you more easily identify evangelists, as well as those having a poor experience with your product who may be at risk of churning. You can click on a user to get more context, such as which channels they're active in and which roles they have. You can also easily add notes or labels to any users. You can also go into a user profile to see the user's past messages and the sentiment associated with them. You can create a segment based on any user attribute, such as their activity, join date, sentiment, role, and more. For any segment, you can view analytics as well as take actions on the segments such as sending messages or assigning roles. One popular use case for Blaze to help increase engagement in your Discord server is to gamify your server and assign roles and exclusive access to members who are contributing more to your server. Through Blaze, you can create segments of highly active members and assign them higher roles easily through our bulk role assignment. Another common workflow we enable in Blaze is to help you identify and reach out to at-risk or churned community members. We automatically surface these users in the At-Risk and Churned Members tabs in the Discord section. In the At-Risk table, you can see when people stopped engaging and how much they have engaged in the past. You can then create a segment of these members and bulk DM these users to invite them back to your server or get their feedback. On top of our advanced Discord member management offering, Blaze also provides powerful analytics that can help you figure out which campaigns are bringing in high-quality users. On the Engagement tab, you can see cohort-level retention data, which shows how many new users join your server every week and what % of those users continue to engage over time. You can easily change the time period or jump into the cohort to see which channels and campaigns are leading to continued engagement. Across the Blaze platform, you can also see Discord growth engagement and sentiment metrics. We help you understand the topics that are often discussed by your community, as well as the sentiment associated with those topics. Blaze is the most in-depth Discord analytics and automation tool to help you supercharge your Discord strategy. We also help you keep an eye on your brand presence on social channels. This can help you measure the impact of your influencer campaigns, keep an eye on brand sentiment, or even track your competitors. To get started using our social listening product, you need to create a tracker. A tracker is a way to surface all posts that mention certain keywords, contain certain hashtags, or mention certain accounts. Let's say I am running a social media campaign at Coke, and I want to evaluate whether we are getting more brand awareness. I can create a tracker for this. To do this, first, click the Add New Tracker button, and then enter the keywords, hashtags, or accounts you want to keep track of. Once your tracker is set up, you can keep track of how many posts contain the keywords, hashtags, or mentions in your tracker. You can measure the number of Twitter accounts that engage with these posts, as well as total engagements. You can also change the time period to see how this changes over time. You can easily toggle the chart to see the breakdown of the kinds of posts and engagements being surfaced over time. Next up, you can keep an eye on which influential accounts are engaging with the posts surfaced in your tracker. You can toggle this by which accounts are generating the most engaging content around the tracker topics, or which accounts have the most following. This is helpful for keeping an eye on which influencers are the most valuable, or whether any influential accounts are negatively impacting your brand. We also show you the posts surfaced in your tracker that have appeared recently or have the highest engagement. One other key metric we help you keep an eye on is sentiment. We use AI to predict the sentiment associated with each post, which can help you monitor when sentiment is becoming more negative about your brand, influencer campaigns, or competitors.